Friday night on talkSPORT. I'm Adam Catterall. Jermaine Pennant is alongside me. Is Jack back on the quiz tonight, is he? Is Jack back as the quizzy rascal? He is.
Quizzy?
See, Arjot has beaten us the last 2 weeks. Arjot's done the quiz and has beaten us.
Has he?
Yeah, he's been brilliant.
Oh.
He's been brilliant. It's all right, we'll win tonight. Jack's back. It's fine. 03717 223344. That's coming up in around about 20 odd minutes from now. So if you like your football trivia, you fancy having a bit of a play along, Jack will give us a quiz question of which you can get involved with. Hopefully we'll get that solved. Quick smart when he asks the question. Don't know what the theme is. He's probably going to go maybe championship, playoffs, maybe seasoned. Do you know something? It'll be something United Arsenal. That he's a bit obvious to predict, isn't he? It'll be something United Arsenal.
Yeah.
03717 22. He is, isn't he? He's there. I'm looking at the production team there. Yeah, they're all laughing. Going, yeah, that's what he's doing. All right, fair enough. Anyway, speaking of which, Sunday, Man United Arsenal. We've just been speaking about the odds of that game. 13-2 United at home to win.
I'm putting a punt on it.
It would not surprise me if United randomly turned up on Sunday and gave them a game. I still see Arsenal winning. Arsenal are just too good for them, mate. But
cheeky.
Please, right? I'm staying in Sunday afternoon. I'm not going out. Just give me something decent to watch. Let's not have it 3-0 after 15 minutes. Right? Give me a game that I can go, Josh, this is interesting.
I want it one or the other. I want it an onslaught where they get.
You want a cricket score?
I want a cricket score.
Yeah.
Or I want Man U to turn up.
Wicked.
To win.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. I'll give you that. If you're gonna absolutely hammer them, Arsenal, double figures. Right? I want it to be crazy.
Poor Man U.
What's the record in Prem? 9? 9, isn't it? 9-0.
Leicester, Southampton.
Yeah, we've had a couple of... United have had, in their heyday, have had a couple of 9-0ers. Go on then, put 10 on them. If it's not going to be competitive, make it 10.
Just yeah. Double figures.
Give us a laugh. 10. Make it a meme. That's what I want. 03717 223344. Hiya, Craig. You're a United fan, aren't you?
I am indeed. Funnily enough.
How's it going, Craig? You all right, yeah?
Welcome to the show.
Not too bad, JP. I'm not too sure if you remember me. Like when you were in Singapore, we used to text a little bit. I'm Junior's mate.
Is he a mate of yours? Is he going to get you in some trouble here or what? Listen, you can't out him on the radio, mate.
We're just getting this.
Oh, clean,
we're getting this dump button ready.
Yeah. Get this caller vetted before he comes through to speak to the man. All right.
Hey, I'll tell you what, JP was a top bloke. We were speaking for a bit, and
that's all you need to reveal. Leave it there. There you go. Great stuff. You've all had a good time. That's right. Go on. What do you want to say, Craig?
Yeah. It's just saying. I mean, we're talking about the England squad, and we're talking about left-hand side position. I mean, I think we're kind of screwed whether it's left back or left wing. Currently, with Luke Shaw being injured and Ben Chilwell being injured. I think Anthony Gordon's been playing out of his skin, to be fair. I think he should be taking up that spot. The dilemma that we have, and which we always had as an England team, was that fitting people into positions where necessarily forcing them to positions, should I say. So, remember when we were talking about the Lampard and the Gerrard, and, we're forcing them, Scholesy on the left. It was just forcing people into positions because they were good players. Right now, I don't think we're that team where we need to be forcing people in that position. We've got people that can come off the bench, make an impact. So, I mean, for me, like Declan Rice, I know, recent times Arteta's been playing him more as an 8 rather than a 6. He's been bombing forward. He's been getting his goals. He's been getting assists. He's been getting the penalty box. He's got to sit for England. I'm sorry. You've got Jude Bellingham next to you. Jude Bellingham, I know he's been playing as a 10 for Real Madrid. Fantastic. Like, I'm not too sure. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Like, might be winning the Golden Boot in La Liga. He's had a fantastic season goal scoring wise, but for England he has to play as an 8. I'm not saying as a 6. Declan Rice can do that. He has to play alongside Declan Rice. He can play as that 8. Phil Foden, for me, is the key to this. He's magic. He absolutely is. And he should be winning, he's already, won Football Writers Player of the Year. Should be winning the lot because I think he's absolutely phenomenal. I think we should be building teams around Phil Foden and he should be playing in that 10. And, that's what's going to make us tick. for England, in my opinion. We've got to drop certain players who are playing really well in the likes of Cole Palmer. I know he's playing out of his skin, but I just don't see how he gets into that team, that 11. I think Anthony Gordon, he can run at defenders, he can run at fullbacks. You know, that's the guy we should be looking at. Cole Palmer's not that kind of winger, not that kind of like number 10 that will do that. Even if we shift him out to the left, we should not be putting players in positions that they can't fit into.
I agree. And going back to when you were saying there about dropping players, it's not necessarily dropping players, is it? Because they're still members of that squad that become impact players. People like Cole Palmer. That's
exactly what I'm saying.
Let's say somebody has done their exactly. If they've done their own work on Phil Foden and they're all over him, they double up on him or something like that. Phil,
65 minutes.
Cole Palmer could, he can come on for a Saka, he can come on for a Phil Foden. He's proved that this season.
100%, and that's where I'm coming from. I think like when we're looking at the starting 11, Cole Palmer's playing out of his skin. He's got like 20 over goals in the Premier League, and I think we're all getting caught up in that, which is what we shouldn't be doing, because if you compare Cole Palmer's goal return compared to Phil Foden's, obviously it's a lot higher. We're not saying that Cole Palmer should be ahead of Phil Foden. Come on, let's be real. There's no chance that is going to happen, because Phil Foden is magic. We should be building this team. I'm a United fan. I think Phil Foden is possibly the best English player that we've produced in a very, very long time. And we're talking about the likes of Bellingham that's there. We've produced the likes of Wayne Rooney, Gaz and all that. Phil Foden's got everything to his game.
This is coming from a United fan, this.
I know, right?
This is a United fan. He's going all in.
Well,
this is going viral, by the way.
Really, yeah.
Listen, I'm completely in on the Phil Foden love. One thing that I'll throw this your way, right? So we can ponder this over the break. People talk about he's got to play as a 6, he's got to play as an 8, he's got to play as a 10, and all this type of stuff. I look at those 3 lads that we're talking about that have to be the midfield, right? Yeah. And I see incredible football IQ. I see incredible just intelligence, footballing intelligence. Lads that will cover, lads that will look after each other on the pitch. You can set them up and say, right, Declan, you're going to be playing 6, you're going to be playing 8, you're going to be playing 10, right? Yeah. But don't bound them to the position. Go and play. Go and play in the midfield. Go and beat elite midfielders. And if Declan Rice wants to break a few lines and run into the box and arrive late and try and get a goal like he's been doing for Arsenal, then that is down to his teammates that are in and around him, the likes of the Bellinghams of this world and the Phil Fodens. And if you're going to play John Stones as that defender, being aware of that, because he's used to stepping into midfield himself as well, of going, go on, Dec, you can go now, go. We'll cover you. We'll hang back it. You know what I mean? These are intelligent lads.
Intelligent, world-class players, know the game like the back of the hand. And Bellingham is the best number 8 England's got. Period. If you look at the way he plays, yes, he bombs forward and he's playing as a number 10, but when he plays in that 8 role, you see him doing the dirty stuff, putting tackles in his own box. He can tackle.
He's a footballer.
That's his stature. He's a good Steven Gerrard SC Vieira kind of
he's an old-school midfielder.
Yeah,
he goes from one end of the pitch to the other end of the pitch, and he influences both ends. He influences both boxes, and that's key.
Yeah, you're not going to see Foden come back putting tackles in there. That's not his game. But if you look at Bellingham and where he's played over the years, you've seen both sides to his game.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.